Welcome back to another battle, everybody. Today we are playing exponential per player capitals on the Himeji remastered map. We're playing as the green player out of the 6th position. We've got Fog and Blizzards on here today. Again, the cards are going to be exponential per player cards. 5, 7, 10, 13, 17, 23, 30, 39 trade-ins, etc. And those are individual per player trade-ins, not scaled up as everybody trades in. So this is Risk Global Domination. For those of you stepping in here for the first time, it is online Risk, like the board game. I am C Money, and welcome in. If you guys are new to the channel and you wouldn't mind subscribing, hitting that like button as well, helps me out quite a bit, and I can continue making more videos like this just for all of you. My choices for where I want to cap are intriguing. There's a 1-point hold back here off of my 2. I could cap there. There's a pretty good chance somebody goes on Foe's Fall. However, with me out of the final position here, if somebody caps on like a 1 here and tries to aggressively take this bonus, if it's red, not great because they have the 3 here to play off of anyway. But if it's anybody other than red that tries to take this position, we have the potential for a 1-point hold. Pink could go on the 2 here for a 1-point hold. They end up not doing that. I think it's a risk that I'm willing to take. I've got a bunch of troops on the other parts of the board, but I don't really have any great holds. There's this +6 in West Garden that I have a 2-point over. Red actually just caps back here, so we are going to avoid that. I was originally going to go on that position. I don't think that that position is going to be worth it for me anymore. And now the question becomes, what position for me on the board is going to end up being the best long term? Red goes back here. I almost wonder if they cap directly next to somebody. This could be a potential for a cap steal early for us, and because of that, I am going to choose this capital over here. Doesn't lend itself to a bonus, but it does lend itself to cutting off one of the pathing lines from the bottom of the board to the top of the board. Has to go either through me or through this 2 over here in Royal Quarters where Pink is, because of the blizzard here, because of the blizzard here, because of the blizzard here. All of those blizzards, and especially this blizzard here, very impactful. I don't mind this take. Eventually a 2-point hold over this bonus if we feel so inclined. We'll hopefully get some vision on where some players reside. Red goes in this pocket back here, and look at that. I'm glad I didn't go on the 3 here because we had orange in this +4 in New Gate, so not something that I wanted to risk. They likely already have that bonus to begin with. Aggressive start for the orange player. Blue, it looks like, is going to be down below us. Or does he step to the right? Steps to the right. I almost wonder if blue is on Crane's Fold, which would not be a particularly strong capital. This is a bold choice by blue. Loses 1-on-1. Might win the 2-on-1 here. Does not. Now may blitz the 3-on-1. Was he back in the corner here? I hope that's not where his original capital is. I hope his cap is here. This may end up getting him the bonus if the cap is here. He's got the material to roll off this too. We don't see it. I'm not going to... I mean, blue knows I'm capped here, so removal of me back here is bold. Blue and purple, the only players who know where I have my capital. It may be in my best interest to just stack on cap and let blue get too aggressive in here. I don't know that that's an inherent bad idea. Playing off my 4 here, guaranteed take into the 1, provided that a player doesn't play for this bonus up here on turn 1. We also got to see what happens with red. Red may have a bonus turn 1 as well. I was a little bit surprised to see them go for this, but it's plenty okay. Wow. Did they lose? They had 7 left over. We have a 6 up here. Oh, that was a awful, awful, awful play. Just a tremendously bad play by Pink. That was a very bad play by Pink. These troops should have stayed on his capital. I assume he's capped here. Instead, Pink gives us the 1-point hold here. And he'll only start with 3 troops. He likely doesn't get this back. Now we just got to hope orange doesn't go fishing for this spot back here. I got really, really, really good dice there. I wasn't going to clean the whole pocket unless I got good dice, and I got good dice. Red has flagged. That will be a bot. Pink has flagged. So now we even have protection here. You just got to hope orange doesn't go overly aggressive here. Oh, he's not going to win a 4-on-3. Well, shouldn't win a 4-on-3. Could try to slow roll it. Almost think you should try to slow roll it. And he does not. So we hold this position. I can almost bail on my 6 on the other side. Some churning there from orange. Going to sit against my capital. I don't actually think... Does blue end up hitting here? Maybe blue didn't have this territory. There's blue's hits. Got a 4 here. There's no point in me letting blue hold this. There's really no point in me letting blue hold this. And I will get a lot of troops on this next turn where I can defend over here. A lot of blue in the middle. This cap is going to be more important than this cap. I think I put enough to break here. I don't like this play by blue at all. I think this is a mistake. And purple still doesn't have a bonus. Everybody else is flagged. So, bold choice for orange to leave these here. I think that that's a mistake. The question really becomes, do I want to try to hold both positions or do I want to just full send this one? Purple did get a card there. Pink, obviously capless. It's exponential per player, so we are going to have to keep our eyes peeled for potential eliminations here. Had a little bit of pink up here. Obviously got the 3 here. Comes around to red. This will place here. Hopefully goes up and not into my 3. But if it goes into my 3, it'll stack on orange on the next turn anyway. It does go up. I think, I mean, as far as I can tell, both orange and blue are not holding much on capital. Interesting. That is very intriguing. And the reason why that is so intriguing, we have a joker already. The reason that is so intriguing is because blue has flagged now. I broke him. 3 flags on turn 1 is crazy. He dumps everything up here, which is wise. He just tries to take the bonus. Pink bot might even stack against that and try to prevent him from taking this. I don't like that play by orange. Also, very surprised orange had enough material down here to make that play up top. It's very possible orange has this bonus. Obviously, purple's still in the game. We have to be wary of them. Orange backs off. Do we want them to have a +6? Well, they're not stacked on me anymore. Purple has a +3, I think. That must be the he-she gate +3 down here. I have to assume. Fergus's tail sliding through. Very bizarre start. This map is crazy in terms of the bonuses. The weakest is the +3s in knee gate and he-she gate, and then new gate and regate +4s. Ha gate, row gate, west garden, tenshu are +6, and the bison gate in the middle a +8 if you're able to hold it. The ever lovely appearance of Fergus the cat here today. Just how we love it. Bonking the microphone as he does. Apologies for any added sounds, but appreciate y'all being here. I do fear that orange has this bonus, and I don't really want to let him hold it. This will roll a 4-on-2 into me, which is a little bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. I think... I actually think it's in my best interest to let orange hold that. I don't think I want to go bad to him right now. Fergus is standing right in the way, by the way, guys. This is what I was hoping to find. And they won't notice the cap flip yet. I'm not going to defend that right now. If orange has the bonus, orange has the bonus. It's not a big deal at this point. He's getting 11, so he doesn't even have the bonus yet. He just picked up extra territories. So I am totally okay with that. And he plays it super slow. Blue trades. This will get its cap back. I apparently have 4 capitals. I didn't realize I had 4. I, for some reason, thought I only had 3. This actually may not even win the cap back here if it splits. It is going to split. This will not win the cap back, which means we can actually defend this. Blue's cap, by the way, awful. When you had Zen Gardens as an option, there's no point in capping back here in Warrior Shade, especially out of the second position. I think blue had a lot of better options than that. Purple starts with 8 again. We're going to have red likely stacked here in this bonus. The question then becomes, does purple go for, like, how aggressive does purple get here? Because I actually think purple's going to be the bigger threat potentially in this game than the orange player. We also have to consider that these bots may trade in and break bonuses, which likely won't happen to purple, but very well could happen to orange up here if pink trades in. Now, if orange has all of this bonus, we know red is in here. I almost assume purple just took this +6 in moat, which if I didn't mention that as a +6, it is one of the +6s. But very interesting start. Pink only places here, no trade in. Does this go up or does it actually comes down into me? So this may even be a bonus that someone has. I'm not sure who. Red trades. 6 here. So we got a 3 here. Orange did hit through some of purple or some of pink on the side here. We could try to nab the 4 cards right now. Red did take a card. We get 15. I think there's no point not trading in at this point. Is it worth trying to go for this? I think so. This will trade me in immediately. I don't think that this is a bad idea. Okay. Blue might get the cap back here, but I think that's okay. Didn't realize there was this much pink next to orange. That's not great. He's getting 17. He's got both of these bonuses now. The fact that he's willing to stack here makes me think he likely won't go for the pink. Oh, he is going to go for the pink elimination. This likely is it, unless purple took it down below. That is going to be a problem. Wish I didn't even try to go for it. I don't think orange had way more troops there. I should have just stacked everything up there, knowing that that was going to be the end of it. And I also should have noticed that pink was getting 6. I should have tracked that. Should have known that this was stacked against his capital, because now he gets 4 extra cards. So he's 4 cards ahead of us, which basically means we need to butter up red somehow. Blue's only going to take off the 4 here, which I guess is fine. We can at least take these cards off of blue. It's possible purple goes for the blue elimination. We have blue kill guarded, though, or at least kill guarded, mostly kill guard shared with purple. This bonus also, I mean, very possible this was broken by red down here. I think on my next turn here, I defend. He's going to have all of these bonuses. Do we really want to let him hold that? I don't want to start a war with orange right now, though. I don't think that that does me any good. Blue worth 2 cards, red worth 2 cards. Red's just in here, right? We could play off cap and get these 2 cards and at least close some of the distance. Orange shouldn't be able to take my 20 cap over here. I don't know how much it's got stacked down here, though. I'm going to play this slower than I probably should. We'll see if orange may aggressively try to take the red elimination here, which would net him 2 more cards, trade him in immediately. Orange, clearly a decent player. I mean, backed off this cap once he didn't try to roll it. I respect most of what he's done so far. Doesn't eliminate red. I was kind of hoping to butter both of these bots up for extra troops. Obviously, purple could take the... If I can get both of these bots on 3, then I'm ahead of orange on additional cards added. Purple snuck in here. Purple came in here. Interesting. That's good info to have, actually. That's really good info to have. Get a little bit of blue externally here. Because I have blue out here. Red will trade off of blue, though. So if purple goes for blue in here fully, red will trade off of blue hitting here. We almost needed that to be red in here and blue out here. Purple does get 15 as well. This might be an elimination on red. Nope. Oh, and he takes this cap from me, which is not a good play. Also means he does not get blue in here. So red may even feed us blue, and then we take blue ourselves. Leave this as a 25 over here. Red hits blue out of here, so we might even be confirming the blue elimination early in here with how much purple just hit off of us. I don't think that was a cap roll purple should have taken. Let's go. This will trade me, right? Let's go 10 back here just in case. There's blue. Purple left a 4 here. He actually could have fed that to red. Chose not to. 25 on the right-hand side should be okay. Bad dice there. Try to slide our 2 into the corner. It does not work, but we get it take back there. Orange with quite the defense over there as well. Because I'm now ahead. I didn't get through him. How curious do we think orange gets? I don't really care about these caps on the side. It's not like orange is going to be able to eliminate me here. I have the trade on 3, and now we're 2 cards ahead of orange in terms of total trade-ins. Maybe I didn't need to go to aggressive into purple there. Does he come down this way? He actually cuts his 20 off for this, though. It's going to be a battle. We're going to have a battle here, orange. I don't love you going aggressive to me this early. He may not even know about purple here. He may even try to come eliminate purple. He stops. Interesting, because I never caused any problems with orange here, so I'm a little bit confused. I guess it's because I'm getting ahead on cards and I'm taking these eliminations. I understand that to some degree. Obviously got this guaranteed hold over here. Got this back here. Don't really want to add to this, though. I can send a couple this way to break here. I could try to break this as well. You chose to steal the cap from me, dude. I'm not thrilled with that choice. He didn't have to steal this. I get why he did. But to steal this and then not continue going into the purple when you may very well have had the purple elimination, that's what confuses me a little bit. I don't have this bonus. He's playing off of this as if I do. Taking a very long time to decide what he wants to do here. Because again, our trade-in, he just traded for the 10. Ours was for the 13. This is what I was hoping. I don't have this bonus anyway. So he's going to choose to defend here in what is also a +6 and probably with quite a few troops. Doesn't retake here. Pull the 6 back to cap. He could have a trade-in though, which is not great. This is a bad play by purple. At the end of the day, I got to defend my cap here. I'm all right letting him have the extra troops because there's a chance that he doesn't send them into me. I don't know if his fist bump was into me or if it was into the opponent. It's looking like it must have been the opponent. Do we let him hold an additional +6? Backing this up would show me a sign of some degree of trust. All right, fair enough. I'll tell him well played. That actually, I respect that a little bit. Purple's going to be forced to hit over here because he ran into the cap here. And I knew he wouldn't have enough for this. I can't afford to hit both of these players right now. This will be an interesting tell. The fact that there was... He actually hit the 12. He actually hit the 12. He legit just hit the 12. He just yoinked this bonus from orange. All right, I don't think it's in my best, especially after what just happened. I mean, that's kind of a sign of war, no? I'm trying to back up. Now that I know I'm ahead on cards, on trade-ins and whatnot, because, right, I got 3 cards off of blue, 3 cards off of red. He got 4 cards off of pink. And this is what I thought would happen. I mean, this is either comes down this way, he finds my cap, or it comes down this way and he breaks all of this. Either of which are fine. Orange and I have seemed like I think Orange is a good player enough to recognize that I was a threat, and now he understands EPP enough. Mr. Awesome here understands exponential per player, and I didn't actually get a very effective break off here. This could be very interesting how purple chooses to play this. This could be very interesting how purple chooses to play this because they are the weakest in terms of cards. I am 6 cards ahead of them. Orange is 4 cards ahead of them in terms of where the trade-ins actually lie. They just traded for 7 on their last set. We are trading for 17. Orange will be trading for 17 when their trade-in comes, because we're only 2 cards ahead of Orange is the only way you can really think of this, because we got 6 cards off of our opponents. They got 4. And it almost seems like the purple player may be bailing here. And it is a bot out. And this bot out does not land on our border. And unfortunately, oh, he's back. Okay, I cannot confirm whether or not this player is actually playing the game. might as well not let him get a bunch of extra troops here. I'm okay with orange getting extra troops because I'm trying to essentially pick a friend. If he goes bad to me, I likely have a trade on 4, and I do, and he instead goes into purple. Now, him picking up an elimination here would put him a card ahead of me. He doesn't, but this may actually be a card block. He's backing the troops up. I don't know that purple actually has that many troops on their cap, although they did get a decent... They got 14 last turn, and I don't think they've completely thrown away all of their troops throughout this game. I do believe they are capped deeper in this pocket than we expected. I can't justify this player getting an ungodly insane amount of troops. Right, I don't think purple hit this in the +6 and rogue 8. So as far as we know, and as far as we're concerned, we leave him at 28 a turn. We also get 28 a turn. That is a solid balance between both of us. And that's why I'm okay letting orange hold this, because I know orange is good, and I know that I can't rely on my cap back here is not good. I lost my original, which was the best spot I had on the whole board. Now, this is the part where I think orange might be making a mistake. If purple has taken this bonus back, which, right, we only hit in here once. If purple has taken this bonus back, they have not. Okay. Could I capture 5 cards off of them right now? 62 up here is not at risk. They trade in right now. I want to see how much purple has on cap. That's what I want to see. And I'm not positive that they were even holding on cap. They had an 8 guarding their bonus in the middle here earlier. And that was when their turn-ins were still pretty low. So I've had people ask me, C-Money, what... Interesting. I've had people ask me what or why I choose caps that I choose, where I choose them, etc. I'm not going to lock. I think orange should know that I won't lock that cap up. This cap I actually think requires a bit more defense now. And orange should hopefully understand the reason I'm not locking this cap up is because, or locking this off, is because of the fact that I need a card in case he tries to block me. This cap is the reason I actually am glad I didn't cap over here. And this cap wouldn't have been horrible, but it wouldn't have been great either. Is this spot is super card blockable. I mean, reduced down to a 1-point card block with where pink originally capped in here. Pink also absolutely had this position. Oh, is he blocked? Wow, we blocked this player. That is crazy. Orange is going to be very strong, so we need to be prepared for the potential block that they put down on us. Purple's only worth 2 cards. We're both getting 27, 28 troops. But pink, I don't think I rolled. I don't think I try a 10 on whatever was here if they kept the troops on cap. But the moment they took the troops off cap, 10 on 5 is a 100% roll. I knew that. So I went for it, and we got great dice to take the whole thing and end up holding it. Why did I choose this cap over here? Well, once I saw red back here, I had to assume they were either capped behind somebody or just capped to play for this bonus. And they were going to get too many troops in the 7th or the 5th position, 7 troops, 5 if they lose the cap, to the point where it was just going to be too difficult to deal with. I didn't want to risk dealing with that, so I chose not to. And then my other options were like I had a 4 here that was going to be a little hairy to deal with. Now, eventually, purple's elimination is going to be deemed worth it, I think. I'm on 5. 120, I think, is fine over here. I want to get in on the action on the left-hand side of this. Well, they're not pulling anything off cap to try to break this, are they? I'm going to hang on to that. I didn't realize he had that many troops on cap. No trade on 3 for me. I go after purple. We don't hit orange. Orange could actually... Well, he can only get 1 stack in here. That's interesting. I didn't realize this is where he was going to block from. I went for that a little early. The hope here, though, is that because purple was technically the one that blocked him, or orange, sorry, was the one that blocked him. My hope... He slammed this? If he slammed that, that's super dangerous. He stacked it in front. I don't have any means to get in here. And I don't have a trade on 3. $91 troops. He got out. Both of these stacks are in here, though, aren't they? I don't want him getting those 3 cards. I need to try. I can't let you have 3 cards for free. I didn't have a trade in right there. We don't have one now either. I need him to go for this and fail. It's going to be almost 100% roll. He'll trade in immediately. He can just set the block on me right away. Now both of his caps are locked off. What I needed to do was focus on breaks elsewhere. If this fails, I win. If it doesn't fail... Okay. That's a lot of troops invested, though. That's a ton of troops invested. He does trade right away for 30. You can get breaks off in most spots here. I'm going to need to bail on this here to get my own breaks off. With no trade on 4, I basically need to ensure that I have a... This is smart. The way he's doing this is smart. So he is now a card ahead of me. This is a tactical play here. The reason this is a tactical play... The goal here is have him set up a spot where he accidentally boxes himself off. Because theoretically, you're going to want to take these bonuses back. In this position, he starts with 12. I think breaking early was smart. He's going to be a card ahead. He's a card ahead of me because I let him get purple. So the risk behind opening purple up there, he played that fantastically. I probably was going to be in my... So this is interesting. Breaks here. You take the whole bonus, you make this easier for me, though. So obviously he has to take these cards over here. I mean, the card block from this position is not going to be the easiest thing in the world. So I'm going to let him out of this. I think I just take... Card ahead. Card ahead's manageable. Card ahead is manageable. Because in this current position, he can't stop all of my blocks. Obviously, I'm trying to set him at a bunch of different spots. This will be a good 1v1. Card behind, but I think more total troops. I've been getting more. I got more last turn than him, right? I got 27 last turn because he can't ever break me back here. This is interesting pathing to choose here. Gets through here. Tremendous dice off of that. Tremendous dice over here as well. Might as well slam this. Fails it. That actually makes the block easier over here, though. Both of these moves actually make the block considerably easier. I wouldn't have done that. Doesn't come off of that. Probably fortifies here. He's going to fortify here. I don't know if he gets this off in time. 35. Let's do this. I'll do 8 here. This way he has to play off of this or play off the cap down here. 16, I don't have a trade on 4. That's terrible. 16 on 12 could fail. It does not, but it could have. We basically got to get him to close this off. And if we play to 5 cards, this is better for us, right? Him coming off over here is actually really good. Him taking the whole bonus over here is not good. It opens me up. Oh, buddy, what? What are we doing over here? If I had a trade in right now, we could steal this capital. I don't really like this play. I think he's trying to come double slam this, but if he slams this, comes off of this, does he keep going? What do you even have down here? Got to pull off one of the other capitals. At this point on 5 cards, I think I just full send. We saw a quick fortify there. Okay. Trades are... He's trading for the 51 here. Just in case. Casey trades on 3. I got to be wary of that. There it is. And that is why I set, because now I have a trade-in, and he won't have a trade-in until, again, my next go here. So he might full send this cap and think he can take it. No, he's just going to break over here. He's going to beeline right for this because he knows I fortified off of it. And he doesn't get it, and now we have... And he's stuck over here. He doesn't get anything else. So you'll get here. I have to 3-point block here, 2, 3, 3 up here, 1 here. Here's our trade-in. Okay. I know he won't have a set here. Bummer. That's alright. We at least have the block spot in all spots we needed. He'll get a card here, though. But we'll be able to stop him. And I have a trade on 3, so we'll really be able to set the block here. He'll get here. He shouldn't be able to get this one. Question is, does he pull troops off? Because now I can use the bonus to slam troops that are off. He fully pulls off this. Here's the goal. 80 here. This is respectable. I respect this quite a bit. Orange, I really respect the heck out of you, man. Good game, dude. Yeah, I got you. He doesn't want me to world dom him. Unfortunately, I don't know what the whole stipulation behind... He doesn't have nothing up here? I'm not going to let him pull a fast one on me. I can't guarantee that he took everything off that before. Okay, thanks. I'm getting 70 troops, and I got the trade. I just wanted to make sure I had the trade in here. Okay, well played. This is not BM if you ever stumble upon this. I'm just making sure. There's been bugs recently where if you don't world dom caps games, you don't get the points that you're supposed to get. So if Orange, if you stumble upon this, man, GG's to you. I wasn't trying to BM you. I just want to make sure I get my rank points. So, man, we got the block off. That was the most important part. We got the block off, and it worked. Orange was at least a master, if not grandmaster level player. Very good player. Purple was fine, and everybody else quit. So, expert. Orange, I thought you played better than expert. I thought you played a really solid game. Purple was actually master, beginner on pink and red. The quitters and blue who left not long after that is a novice. If you guys enjoyed this one, hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. There'll be more Bob Ross hats in your future if you do. As always, everybody, I have been C-Money. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace.